get this one started, and away we go in Glendale. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Ready.
First play is to the air. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, 18, pick.
Throwing now, Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Give on second here to Blue. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Escapes the defender. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 12-point game in the first. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the point after.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught. And the Cowboys scoop it up. At the 11th hour drop, somebody able to storm in and force the fumble that prevents that big play touchdown.
It's almost counterintuitive, Kate, right? You'd think players, as they get closer to the goal line, would have better ball security, but honestly, more often than not, it's the opposite. We see it get knocked down in the final moment as players extend for the goal line or anticipate the touchdown. And it takes 6 points right off the board.
Finds a man right side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third down run with Blue. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
QB keeping this one, turn into the option on third and short. And they pitch it to him. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Play action now, Murray. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now Murray on third and long. On the move, hit it right. Oh, it's an interception. He's picked off by Triquez Bridges. And he's going to score a pick six for Dallas. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 20. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, come on.
Blue running to the right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Milton back to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. Has some space inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
What you got? Easy.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Murray on third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. The middle, Blue. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Again, it's Blue. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Now Milton to throw. And screen here to Blue. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
He takes off with it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
19 Charger, 18 Cardinal, 18
Who gets the handoff? And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No! Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in. All right, so a good challenge by Brian Schottenheimer as the call is overturned. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
48-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, Ace.
Third and 2, Murray. Throws caught. And they are on it, short of that first down. They're responding quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. They snap it to Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Milton. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
To the left and ruled in by Ferguson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect with your teammates.
They'll make a big foot on the ground. Pick up a 5 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll start the drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing now, Milton. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. DiMercato bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Murray. Chased out to his right. as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Easy.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Ty Kroger on for this punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready? 19 Lions. Bronco. Ready.
Looking to throw. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come back. Big Ace open. Buzz.
Here's Kyler to throw. Looking underneath here for Connor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What you got? 2-2. Hot.
Another throw coming from Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Into the hands of Harrison. And they They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that side draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut into the lead by another point.
Cardinals 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Move here from the pistol. Off to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
At the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going on first down. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now Kyler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hey, shoot!
Murray from the pistol. He's in trouble. Gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Handoff running left is Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. They'll run this with Blue. He's stopping just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down second and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there, 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Looking inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. On the move, headed right. This is caught by Blue. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Milton now on third down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. First and 10. Connor gets in here to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Go, rabbit. Go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19. Okay. 19. Okay. Hey. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
It's blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Motion. Reset.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get up.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19. Set. 12. Hey, kill. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
19. Okay. White 20. Go.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance distance now to make up here on second down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
19. Lefty, lefty, lefty.
Third and long, here's Brissett. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
32-yard line.
Go, rabbit, rabbit. Go.
Brissett with it on first. Back in against McBride. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's second and inches. At the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Go.
In the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On second down, a run with Connor. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Kill, kill, kill,
Gain
kill.
of 9 brings up third and 1.
Go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line run, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
We're nice. Go.
Trying to run it in, Connor. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. It's a James Conner touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
They're going to pass it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Cowboy 80.
Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Man in motion here. Here's Milton, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. DeMercado bringing it back. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
19. Cut. Go.
Throwing now, Brissett. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Cut. Ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Gravity lying.
Here's Milton. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
12. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
Now Brissett to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Buys time, rolling right. This is caught inside the 15. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
19. 12X. Rabbit. Hey, check. Hey, kill. Middle. Go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Cut near the goal line. on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak